Gregg Wallace scandal branded noise and headlines as BBC presenter ignores saga with flippant assessment live on air. The ongoing investigation into allegations of misconduct levelled at Gregg Wallace was brushed aside and labelled as merely noise and headlines on Thursday's Morning Live. Presenter Jacqui Joseph was co-hosting the Beeb's daytime show alongside Gordon Smart, and during the instalment, they spoke to this year's finalists of MasterChef, the professionals. Dan Merriman and George Birtwell were in the studio with Joseph in Smart, while Chiara Tomasoni beamed in via video link as the trio delved into their time on the show and the upcoming finale. The BBC decided to keep MasterChef, the professionals on the air for the remainder of its run after the investigation into Wallace's conduct was launched, but it has shelved 2 Christmas specials. Wallace's lawyers say it is entirely false that he engaged in sexually harassing behaviour. Meanwhile, multiple women have come forward with specific allegations against Wallace. On Thursday, rather than addressing the saga engulfing MasterChef, the professionals and the cooking competition's future on the air, Joseph opted to brush over the scandal. She told viewers, "As you may have noticed, there's been a lot of noise and headlines over the last few weeks. But as the latest series reaches its climax, we're focusing not on any of that, but on the competition itself." Smart then chipped in to introduce the 3 finalists onto the show, where their discussion centered very much around their cooking and their time in the kitchen. Wallace stepped down from presenting MasterChef last month, while allegations of historical misconduct are investigated by the show's production company. BBC News revealed allegations from 13 people who worked with Wallace across various shows over a 17-year period. Among the accusers is broadcaster Kirsty Walk, who appeared on Celebrity MasterChef in 2011. She claims Wallace told sexualized jokes during filming that left people feeling uncomfortable. Former BBC contestant Asma Mir claimed to Good Morning Britain that Wallace made derogatory comments about her being a sexy **** during filming in 2017. Other allegations include Wallace talking openly about his sex life, showing topless pictures to a female worker, and requesting massages. A former Channel 5 worker claims he inappropriately questioned her about dating women. Wallace responded to the allegations in an Instagram video, claiming the complaints came from a handful of middle-class women of a certain age among 4,000 contestants he had worked with. His comments drew criticism from accusers, with one saying he clearly hasn't learned his lesson. Another accuser rejected Wallace's class-based defense, stating his behavior was about testing boundaries and displaying power. TV presenter Kirsty Allsopp called his response unacceptable, saying he was wrongly framing it as a class issue. Banijay UK announced it has appointed law firm Lewis Silkin to lead an immediate external review into the allegations. The production company said Wallace is committed to fully cooperating throughout the process. A BBC spokesperson said they take any issues raised seriously and have robust processes in place to deal with them. The BBC added that behaviour falling below expected standards would not be tolerated. BBC News revealed Wallace had previously been warned after a complaint in 2018 about his behaviour on Impossible Celebrities. 2 women reported he talked openly about his sex life to staff, with one describing his sexual jokes as disgusting. A formal HR investigation concluded his behaviour was unacceptable and unprofessional. The BBC held a 90-minute meeting with Wallace afterwards to address the issue and promised action to prevent reoccurrence.